Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Ade Muhamad Faizal. My student's number is 2021-22-087. In this video, I will present my research proposal with the title Students' Perceptions Toward the Use of English Songs to Improve Students' Pronunciations. In the background study, I state that English is an international language or a second language that we must learn. We need to learn English to communicate so that we can understand and be understood by others. Looking from previous research, McCaughey said that there is a lot of words that don't sound familiar for students. Since our ordinary language is Indonesian, English will be feel unfamiliar to students, especially in the students at SMA and Satu Cikijing, so they sometimes have difficulty pronouncing these foreign words. This problem relates to the component of English, that is pronunciations. There are various ways to improve students' pronunciations, but in this research, I want to find out how are students' perceptions on the use of English songs as a media on students' pronunciations learning in the second grade of SMA and Satu Cikijing. My research questions is how are students' perceptions on the use of English songs as a media on students' pronunciations learning in second grade of SMA and Satu Cikijing. And the aim of this research is to find out how students' perceptions on the use of English songs as a media on students' pronunciations in the second grade of SMA and Satu Cikijing. There is significance of this research, that is, I suggest that this research can help the next researchers to this research about English song as a media and learning with different components, different skills of English. In addition, that the outcome of this study can be an alternative for teaching pronunciations in the classroom applied by English teachers to make the class more interesting and not bored. Next, we move to the literature review. First, I have perceptions. Perceptions is a form of human contact with environment cognitively. Human experience with the environment, such as events in the environment and the object in the environment, that will give humans an understanding or a thought. And this also relates to the students' perceptions, where the students' perception is the point of view students' understanding of a song that has been accepted by students during the learning activities. What students felt and experienced after using songs as a media and learning pronunciations is students' perceptions. The second one, I have pronunciations in one portions of English to communicate with others, since there are contrasts between the symbol and its sounds, that is pronunciations. If the pronunciation symbols or words with the correct articulations of stress and accuracy, it can be said that the pronunciation is good and it will make it easier for others to understand what we are saying or what they are saying to us. The third one, I have songs. Listening to English songs can improve listening skill, and reading the lyric can improve reading skill, and singing a song can improve pronunciation. Since the students is currently a beginner in studying English, they need enjoyment and pleasure in studying. The song analyzed here are English songs whose proposed to improve the students' English pronunciations. Last, I have teaching pronunciation through English songs. According to McCaughey et al., teaching pronunciation through song will not be boring because listening to songs are the hobbies of most students. Teacher can also select songs that contain appropriate words and want to be used to teach students. This statement explains that by singing songs to teaching pronunciations, the atmosphere in the class will not feel bored. And next slide, for the research method, I use quantitative research, which is survey research method. Survey research is collecting information from a sample to answer the questions. And the population of my research is 300 students of a second grade of SMA and Satu Cikijing. And I use cluster sampling technique to take the sample. Simply, I divide 300 students to 6 clusters and spin those clusters in the website, and finally, the one is chosen, that is MIPA 1, that consists of 30 students. For data collections, I use instrument adapted from Rahmania and Mandasari, that is questionnaires. I use web-based questionnaires that created from Google Form, and the link will be shared on WhatsApp group to cluster that has been chosen. The data analysis is using statistical descriptive form with the formula V equal R divided by and multiplied by 100%. V is value of the task, R is numbers of respondents response, and R number of the test item. And here's my reference. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.